Hello, good morning, and welcome
Morning.
to the day after the night before. Oh, absolutely shattered. Oh, yes, we'll probably be talking about it at some stage. I'm not going to give you a final figure, the grand total, because we won't know that for about a week or so. But I can let you know roughly how we made in the UK auction, and hopefully Mr. Marley will be joining us in a bit to let us know how they did on Australia. I've also got last year's figures as well, so we can do a quick comparison and see if we've done better or worse. So let's have a quick chat with Mal. Mal, how you doing? What you been up to? What model did you make on the 48-hour build?
Right, I'm fine. A bit disappointed in not getting some of the lots I was aiming for, but that's the way it is. And I did get a lot that I didn't want. um, but it's paid for. When I get it, I'll have a look at it and decide what happens with it. And it was armor, which is we'll come back to that. Yeah, I mean, normal day, breakfast. I went for a walk. I did some exercise, and emails and stuff. I've got my M4H session on at the Rose base on Wednesday, so I've been emailing various people about that. My birthday tomorrow. Don't forget. And yeah, so at 48 and 48, I built the trumpeter 148th. I say built, didn't quite. 148th MiG 3. It. I got this. This is as far as I hope to get, but I could have got a little bit further. But to do that, I want to give it a wash and stuff before giving it a matte coat. But there wasn't time in the time to do that, so I thought, well, I'll leave it at that because if I go on any further, I'll rush it. And there was the auctions were coming up and stuff, so I thought, well, I'm quite happy with that. And I've used decals for the first time in a millennia, and if you can see that 17.
Yep.
If it'll focus, there's a lot of detail. That it might show up better on that one. That side, no, is it? Nah, it's not. There's a lot of detail that it needs to cut, and I've got it over that. Not as good as paint, but it will do. By the time it's varnished, you'll never know. So that's just going to get a wash. Some nice detail on it. I did lose one piece, which was the tail wheel, one of the tail wheel doors. I'm going to try and find that. I saw it fall, and it just the usual thing disappeared. So because I haven't got the matte varnish on, the masks are still on the clear parts. So, but yeah, it's nice kit.
Brilliant. That looks really lovely, that does.
Yeah, well, I've always I want a MiG 3 in 32nd scale. They're yeah, and a sort of they look like a racing plane because of the cockpit being set far back.
Yeah.
I did also forget to put the machine guns. There's like little tiny nibs for the machine guns, the 3 machine guns on the nose, and you're supposed to put them into the underside of the upper cowling before you fit it. And I fitted that, and then realised tried to fit them after, but they just kept falling inside. So I'm going to use some aluminium tube. I'll paint it up in gun metal, cut it to size, and just a little bit of white glue in the. I'll shove it in far enough, and nobody will know the difference.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm I'm pleased that I got that far. I think for next year, I need something that about as many parts, but I need to get it to this stage that much sooner, and then I might get to a point where I could actually finish it. Yeah. I mean, that getting that far on a model would normally take me about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 3 months. So yeah, it proves something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it proves to yourself that you can actually do it in the time.
Yeah, I have I'm not sure it's a shorter attention span, but I do find it very difficult to sit and I can't model for hours on end. Can't do it.
Mm.
Even though I'm enjoying it, I have to like bugger off and do something else or not do anything. So that for me is quite an achievement. So so I'm chuffed. I'm pleased.
Good. So you should be.
Yeah. And what I'm not chuffed about is buying a Tiger.
Yeah. Nice Tiger one.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I know for a fact it's going to have individual track links. It's going to. If it's got Zemerit already on it, I'll build it because I've got a Tiger one in there.
Yeah.
That is, I think it's a Tamiya one, and I bought the Zemerit, the stick-on Zemerit, which I got a bit of it done. And went, this is shit. And then there was the tracks that I don't know, shit. And I had it painted. I've got it painted primer, and then the idea was to chip back the Zimmerit through paint to primer and stuff. So I had all that planned out, and that was built for this.
Yeah.
The Tiger. It was a challenge build.
Cool.
And that was for about 5-6 years ago. So if this Tiger comes with Zimmerit on it, I'll probably ditch that one and build that one.
Yeah. Brilliant.
But if not, I've got to find some idiot who'll pay me for a Tiger. John.
Yeah, maybe you ask him.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks very much.
I can't, can I? Because he gave me a 88 mil.
Ah, there you go.
Anyway.
Right, let's get some of these comments done. So Paul's in saying, good morning all. How are we today? David of the Valleys is in saying, good morning, Steph and Mel. Yes,
Morning.
but not as much as you, Steph. I know I'm cream crackered. Matthew Rags in saying, good morning, everyone. Morning, Matthew.
Morning.
Adam's in. Morning, Steph and Mel. Just popping in for a wee bit before sleep for night. Good morning. Mr. Skelly's in saying, good morning, boys. Chat, you're in the background while I toil for the man. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mel, from Paul.
Cheers.
Yep, happy birthday for tomorrow, mate. David says, morning, Paul, Matthew, Adam, and Dave. Morning, Dave, says Paul. Matthew Roke says, happy birthday, Mel. Midlife crisis, buying a Tigger?
I sort of wish it was a midlife crisis. I'm 73. Or is that? Oh, that could be midlife for me. You never know.
Yep.
Maybe that's what it is.
David saying, morning, Gino. Paul says, I am still on my bike and you can see it in Discord. Ooh, cool. Very nice. Which bike is it? Let us know. David says, tarted another after this weekend, Warhawk. Oh, start. Okay.
He says started.
Tarted another after this weekend, Warhawk. It's a Tacom Chieftain Mark 11. Oh, very nice.
All right. Yeah, if I bought something other than a Tiger, it would have been all right, wouldn't it? I've got one. boss.
Mikey says that was the highlight of the weekend for me when Mal accidentally bought a Tiger One. Oh, how the Discord cheered.
Yeah.
David says, happy birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
Paul says, it's a Yamaha. Nice. Cool. And Tiff says, happy birthday, Mal.
Cheers, Tiff.
Right. Let's have a look at what I did for the weekend. So I shall get the figures first. I got a Machine and Krieger, a couple of buds there. So do that. Stick. Heavily weathered. I've still got to finish off painting the guy's face. That one's all done. Just needs some dusting and weathering on it. So it needs a bit of paint on the face and the inside of that done. And this is the vehicle itself. It's going to have lots of moss and lichen and creeping vines all over it because it's been sat there for about 6 or 7 years. So it's got overgrown and all sorts. So yeah, that's what that is. Quite chuffed
How
with
does that thing? How does that thing supposedly get around? Is it a hover tank or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's the underside, which hasn't been fitted yet. So I believe it's a bit like an Olympus engine, where it blows hot air out and raises it up and down.
Sure.
So yeah, I was thinking of lighting it. I may still do that, but there's no way I was going to get that done and lit all over the weekend.
No.
Where are we? We are there. Says, morning all. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mel.
Cheers.
Birthday even.
I only remembered it because the missus says, "Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow." Oh, what is it?
Mikey says it looks like a steampunk horseshoe crab or crab.
Crab, yeah, the ancient crab jobbies. Or,
yeah, the horseshoe crabs. Yeah.
Yeah. Does, doesn't it?
It does. It's a fun build. Fun build. It goes together very easily. There's no hard parts to it. I think the hardest was putting their legs and arms together. So that was the hardest part. Right then, I'll quickly go through the figures for the UK auction, but we're not going to go through anything else, just the stuff that I've got, which we did talk about last night. The floating lots raised £210. The Friday night auction raised £517. The Saturday raised £808, and Sunday raised £2,009, which I'm pretty chuffed about. And that is compared to last year, where we made 2,157 from the auction. So that's an increase of nearly £1,500. So really happy with that.
Was there more lots this time?
Yes. We nearly doubled our lots. Last year we had, I think it was about 40 odd, and this year we had 90 odd. So I split over 3 days. But the lots we did have were combined lots. So, for example, the stuff from 3D Gizmo.
Yeah.
They were, rather than just selling them as single lots, so a AK pen holder, a sprue holder, or a pencil holder, we combined the three and we sold multiple lots of that. And if you're watching yesterday afternoon, Lewis kept sniping Malcolm on those. Malcolm wanted one for his AK pens. He was so desperate for one, and Lewis sniping him every time. But yeah, it was a good weekend.
Yeah.
Mikey says, "Oh yeah, sorry, Steph, I did mean crab. Still waking up, bud. Not a problem. You're not the only one. That's my 4th cup of tea this morning." David saying morning to Kieran. Kieran saying morning, David. And Adam says, so desperate he wanted it for 125. Oh. So what are you going to be working on this week?
With me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to finish this. So I'm just about to start adding washers to it. I've got my HS 123, which is in the weathering stages now, but I've not touched that since last week.
Yeah.
And then I've got the CR42, which has had a primer coat and needs the undersurface colour. Then I can carry on painting that. And then when I receive this Tiger 1, I'll have a look at that and see where we're going with that. I have got one of these to paint. So I need to get on with that. Yeah, so I'm planning on getting that started soon.
What's that for?
For a rather large build of the Akagi Japanese carrier that James is doing. The mental git. He's got I think how many? He's got quite a number of figures he's handed out for people to get involved and paint for him.
About 80.
Although I don't paint figures, I can give it a go. So yeah, it's a nice little 3D printed figure. I've taken it. I made it start because I've taken off its cage, or out of its cage. Yeah. So
do they clean up nice?
I've just taken it out of its cage, and I can't really see anything else that needs cleaning. Just broke it out, and it looks good to go. I think I'll give it a primer coat, and anything will stand out. But a nice little figure. Yeah. Forget that anything like the box or looking anything Japanese-ish.
Yeah, you'll be happy.
You can always put it at the back. I think everybody said that so far. It might not be at the back. Might not be at the back. But yeah, I mean, that thing is doing it needs populating.
It does.
So, and I see these dioramas that've got hundreds of figures painted really well. You just think, oh, there's years worth of painting there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he's to hand out figures for others to paint to get involved is a brilliant idea. I just love the idea that although I'm not capable of, well, probably if I could give it some thought, but what he's doing is all the scratch building on that kit and everything, just to not be involved as such, but to have that as part of it, it'll be quite gratifying. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it actually. But when I did paint figures, I used oils. So trying to get my head around acrylic paints that I hate for airbrushing to paint a figure is causing me a bit of concern, but it will be overcome and I will do it.
Brilliant.
In the meantime, I'll get on with this. Something I think I can do.
Nice. Well, I'm going to be cracking on with a sub this week and my camel. From
Have you not finished that sub yet?
No, it's going to be buttoning it up this week, and then it's putting all the figures in, getting the figures painted first, putting them in. So I'll do a mammoth session during this week and next week to get the figures painted, get it buttoned up, and a bit of light weathering on it. So hopefully we've got I just got a message from Mr. Marley. He should be in soon. Mr. Bridges said, "Hello, chaps. Great work on the Nutcracker stuff. Thank you very much, mate." Dave Skelly says, "Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mal. Remember, you'll never be as old as you look." Oh, that's a bit cheeky.
Yeah, that's fine. I remember you said that.
Yeah, you can't miss Mr. Skelly. So, I don't know what to talk about because my brain is just fried. I'm absolutely fried. I need to tidy this place
Well,
up.
I can say that the weekend for me was exceptional. I wasn't there all the time, but in Discord there was a nice lot of banter going on, and the the auctions were epic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was. I think it got pretty heated at one time, didn't it? Over the not heated as such, but over the delay.
Yeah.
But it was all understood. I mean, and it happened to me, so I fully get where guys were getting frustrated from.
Oh yeah, Eddie and Wafu.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, these things. There's got to be rules, and the rules, if the rules are followed, it's the way it is. I mean, I was so disappointed on 3, 4 lots, but I did get one, so
Yeah, not
which
the
is
one you
fine.
want.
It's not the one I wanted. No, not the one at all. But the thing is, I look at it. It's as it was. It's an auction for Monster Heroes. So I was going to buy something regardless. It just happens it was something I don't actually need. Well, it's not. No, I won't say I don't want it. It's I don't need it. It's like I say, if it's got Zimmer as part of the kit, I'll probably build it and ditch the one I've already got built. If it ain't got Zimmer and should have Zimmer I'm going to try and palm it off onto somebody.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mel. Right, we'll quickly go through the comments and move on to Mr. Morley. So, Mr. Bridge says happy birthday for tomorrow.
Cheers.
Paul says hi, guys. Hi, Paul. Mr. Marley says hello, Mr. Bridge says hello, Mr. Marley. Hi, Paul says Mr. Bridge. Paul, happy birthday, Mel. No, it's Mal's birthday. It's his birthday tomorrow, not Models Heroes. We're later on. Matthew Ragg said, yeah, Mal, auction fever nearly bidded on the Airfix Jaguar.
I would have done better bidding on that. I don't do modern jets, but I do like the Jag.
Yeah.
Particularly with the overwing sidewinders. And I've refrained from getting it, and then it came up, and I should have gone for that rather than the Tiger. I would have been happier.
Yeah, David says I really enjoyed all the auctions and sniping and banter going on, all of them, and the baiting on the US one was fun. Oh, they do bait each other something rotten. David also says good evening, Mr. Marley.
Hello.
And Paul says, okay, my mistake, no problem. Right then, Mr. Marley.
Hi,
How are you?
how are you? Oh, peachy,
Nah.
that. How good was that, eh?
Oh, it's mental, mate. Absolutely mental.
Oh, sorry I'm late. I was compiling the list of auction winners for James and yourself to get the latest information out there so people can get their prizes. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's just about done. That is, everything I need is in the email, but he'll see that. Well, I promised it by, I think, 11 a.m. I think I'm 25 minutes late, but
Don't worry about it.
earlier than later, it's better.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you want to give us some figures for the Aussie auction?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's
So
yours. You did it.
yeah. Here we go. On 2 days. The first day we raised. Oh. Yeah, so split into 2 lots. We had 9 auction lots on the first day. It was 861 Aussie dollars. The next day was the other. It would have been 27 lots. 2,722 Aussie dollars. Combined over the 2 days, 3,583 Australian dollars, which converts to £1,886.98.
Well, guess what? I've got the figures from last year,
Yes.
which was $2,031, which means you've made an increase of $1,500.
That's
Nearly
great,
15.
isn't it?
Oh no, over $1,500. Well done. That's awesome work, mate. Awesome.
That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah,
Ah,
because we did 3,544 compared to last year, which was 2,157.
oh,
So we did, like you, increased by nearly 1,500.
that's so good.
It
Wow.
is. It
Yeah,
is.
it takes a while to get all the figures together, doesn't it? Yeah.
So
Brilliant.
give yourself a huge pat on the back, mate. Well done.
I'm quite chuffed, I must say. Yeah. It's pretty good. Good feeling to, to help people.
It is.
Oh.
How are you feeling physically?
I'm good. I'm now fine. I'm actually, yeah, I had more pain in lower back today. I think it's just the amount of time I was sitting on the weekend, but didn't do much today. I did go to so the model I've got on the bench is a chipmunk, right? And I've decided, or actually Bron decided to go for that scheme there, which is a
Right.
fluorescent red-orange, right?
Yeah.
So I got out signal red and fluorescent orange. I'm ready to sort of mix them fitty or whatever, see whatever ratio works. And it has no paint in it. It's empty. So I had to go and get some more. So I had to get on the scooter with the price of petrol. Can't afford to bloody drive anywhere. So I got on the scooter today and did the moped thing down the front line, and that was good. That's all I did today. Apart from go through the spreadsheet, rewatch the videos, make sure everything was correct. There's no errors that I could find in so admin. This is admin today, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm doing mine this afternoon.
Yeah, I said to Brian, I don't feel sort of. No, I guess I do feel sorry for you guys, but yeah, because certainly the Americans having so many auction lots to manage or whatever. But yeah, it's all good. There's nothing really sort of like that'll be unresolved within, I think, 2 days or so. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, it was mad. So I don't know how many people in the audience saw the Aussie auction on the second day, yesterday, but there are a number of auction wins that people were passing back to me to use in a face-to-face session and start up a Model for Heroes like thing in Australia. And that's ridiculous, because what it means is I've only got 2 parcels to send out. Everything else is coming from suppliers. It's mad. Like, say SMS, Icky Sticky and Hobby Co are sending their own donations out.
Yeah.
which are most of the donations. Oh, and there's 4 coming from New Zealand, and they're doing that themselves as well. So Callum doesn't need to do it. So I've got 2 parcels to send out. How good is that?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
And
Oh,
and I've
your
kept,
model.
kept the original packaging for one of them. I'll just put it back in that and wrap it up again.
Yeah, why not? What was your model? Come on, remind us of your model. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's a a Miles M52. It's come up looking like that. Very yellow, very clean. I didn't get time to do a panel line wash on it. There's not much in the way of panel lines on it, but there are, I think, blow-in doors around the perimeter of the jet inlet there. I can see it in certain light. Yeah, there you go. I need to mark them up, but there's not much to it. It is 50-50 whether it's a tail setter or not. It's heavy as all get out. It's 180 grams, which is, oh, I've just knocked a gear door off. Oh well. Yeah, it's quite heavy. So the 30, it recommended 30 grams in there. If I had put 35, 40, it would have been fine. It's sitting. Oh, I'll show you. I'll flick the camera. Oh, wrong camera, wrong button. Oh, you'd think I would have worked this out over the weekend. Here we go. So at the moment, it's sitting on its nose, but then if you touch it slightly, it'll sort of tip back. So it's on the cusp of wanting to be a tail sitter.
Yeah.
There you go. Depends what's under it. There we go. So that's a bit of a disappointment, but that's the only thing that went wrong. I wouldn't even say it's wrong. It's certainly manageable. So that's all good. Let's come up as well as I can in 48 hours. That's all right. So
yeah, it looks really nice. Done a cracking job on it, mate.
And it's going to look, I think, really good next to the Bell X1, which I was just about to possibly build over the weekend, but having it on hand, it's the same size. Virtually identical. So and the same wingspan as well. So
Yep.
Same problems have same solutions, it seems. But
And the same feel.
yeah, and an orange one and a yellow one, I think it'll be good. So I'm quite pleased with that.
Nice. Looking really good, mate. Looking really good.
Yeah, and yours look good too, I must say.
Thank you, mate.
The Nutcracker.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. It looked lovely. It's a great build. So thank you very much, Mr. Marley. We'll quickly go through some comments. Sorry, that one. Paul says happy birthday for tomorrow, Mal.
Cheers.
Mr. Bridge says worked on them for some time. Lovely jet to work on.
Jaguar, I'd imagine.
Talking about the Jag.
Yeah, not not the Miles 52.
He's not that old. Gino says good morning, John.
Gino.
Mr. Bridge says Bonza. David Vale says, Mark, I finished that kit before starting the weekend. It was a nice kit, went together really well. Cool. And we have got Hugh Gordon's in saying the bidding in the US was off the scale. A few very well-off folks flexing wallet power priced out the chances of the general hobbyists. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the wallets do come out in the American one.
They do. They can be generous on occasion.
Yep. David says yes, there was indeed. Paul is saying hi to Mark. Mark says, I have one at the paint stage, just waiting for a couple of new undercarriage doors from Airfix. Ooh, okay. Paul saying hi to David, hi to Hugh. Hugh saying, but hey, that's auctions, and they raised a tremendous amount. Oh, did they ever? Paul saying hi to Mikey. Gordon saying hi back. Hi, Tiff. Some Paul. Very true, Hugh. Very true, Hugh, said Mark. David saying hi to Tiff. Paul saying, Mr. Marley, that looks great.
Thank you.
David says, hi, Mikey. And Matthew says, well done, Nudge. On the auctions, 2 parcels saves turning your garage into a post office.
Yeah. Well, I have a number incoming. Like, as I said in the stream, that it's going to look awkward when all these packages arrive. Bron's going to think I spent money. I didn't put any bids in over the auction, and I've still got 7 or 8 things that'll be appearing at my door. It's crazy. It's humbling, I must say.
It is. It is. Bearded says, hi, Paul and David. Oh, right.
I don't know
So-
if you can hear the jets. I can't hear you.
Oh, that's what that was. We heard something. Oh, don't worry about it, John. It's not a problem.
Okay. It's F-35's coming back.
Yeah, the sound of freedom.
The sound of textiles, more like.
So you showed us the colour you're painting a chipmunk. Let's have a look at it.
There's not much to see. So what I do have is so during the UK stream, the last thing I did last night, while Gary Morris was being interviewed by James about Models for Heroes, what it means to him, his history, and everything else, I was sitting here. So the way this will be is, I'll move that aside, as you see it here. So most of the actually, let's start at the very start. So I was discussing this with. Oh, you know what? Why can't I see the instructions for the... Anyway, in the FX instructions, the red and white version that looks like these, the red is on all across the leading edge of the wing, and a light aircraft grey is on the rear of the wing. All these ones in the extra decal set, most of them are the opposite. So they have the wingtips red and the inner wing light grey, light aircraft grey. Mine's different again. The one Ron chose has this one, so it's the empennage is red, and the wingtips and the fairings at the end, and just the leading edge of the horizontal stab. So sat there last night during your stream, just masking that up, and gave it a spray of white, ready to go. So I've covered up all the aluminium so I don't get overspray. We'll see how that goes. But basically, it's all white, waiting for fluorescent red. I was going to mix red and white. Red, signal red and fluorescent orange. Don't need to. So I'm going to use this one, which is a AK Real Colors fluorescent red. And we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
The only images I could see the actual aircraft online are AI or flight simulator ones. So it doesn't really matter. But the one I'm going for is Cambridge University Air Squadron, Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve. So
All right.
she
Which
liked
one's
the
that? WK 517?
WK 642.
642. Okay.
Yeah, so Bron just said, "Oh, I like the teal." So yeah, okay. Because I was going to do one of the other ones. I was going to do that one. Now I have to get a third chipmunk. Because I was going to do the red and white. This look nice. Yeah. But no, as I say, nothing to show. And it's not worth, I've got 20 minutes, not worth spraying this yet. It's we've got so much to yak about, I guess. But we'll see. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know. But I did have a look at the, compared it to the fluorescent red that you can get in the Mr. Hobby range. And there was another third range, and they just seemed too orange to my eye. So I thought, instead of having to dull it down with more red, this will do.
Yeah, nice. So, thank you very much for that, Mr. Marley.
No worries.
Good morning, little old lady.
Hello.
Hello.
Glad you could make it. Got a
I
couple
wasn't expecting this to be on.
got a couple of comments, and we'll come to you. Paul says, last night I painted the main deck and the bowl, and I did 2 of the guns on the stern of the Trumpeter HMS Belfast at 1350. And David says, Mr. Marley, you can show her the playback and the generosity of all on your stream and Luke here in the UK.
Yeah, she actually did. When I was watching it back, she heard the name Braun, so she came trotting over. What's that? And played it. And I was saying, look, I don't know how I'm going to explain this, and she just laughed. So that's good. But
Cool.
this morning she said, "How did it go?" Just like it was amazing. I just told her all about it, and she's just like, "Oh, that's wonderful." She's been very supportive.
Yeah. So's Lise. pieces.
Should have
and-
to be with the amount of time it took.
Yeah, I got fed all weekend. Now I normally do the cooking.
Oh,
and I just
yeah.
get egg and bacon sarnies and toasties and all sorts come through. Brilliant. David the Valley says, "Morning, John."
Hello, David.
Good afternoon.
Right then. Now you
Hello.
finally decided to grace us with your presence.
I know, I'm amazing.
How are you? What you been up to over the weekend? And let's have a see of the model.
I slept most of the weekend, I think.
Okay.
Didn't do a lot. I'm sure there was something I was supposed to do, but anyway, sorry. I didn't expect this one to be on today because the last few years you've gone out bollocks and binned it. And I'm like, yeah. So, been helping the boss this morning, and she just went, "You sure there's no show?" I went, yeah. So I just looked at the phone and I went, "Oh crap." So come on, I've tied it up. So there's all sorts of things been taken back to the shed and blah blah blah. But I inadvertently managed to finish not only one.
Ooh,
You'll see that in flesh next time. So
cool.
yeah, nice little build, even with a photo etch, which I didn't use all of it. That one, this one as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Goliath, and that's still separate from there. That can come off. And I actually finished something else off this weekend.
Ooh, get you. Yay!
Finally, because I matte coated them, I went, no, I'll wait. So I matte coated this at the same time, then put some gloss varnish on his lenses of his goggles. So I haven't shown James yet. I was hoping to see him or send him a picture or something, and I'll get that posted. And it'll meet my stuff coming the other way. So yeah, what am I doing at the moment? I haven't got a Scooby. There's so many things I need to do. Basically just tied it up. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, that's it. Just yeah. We're going out to a garden centre to have lunch and pick up some bags of stuff for the garden. That's why
Nice.
I needed to lump everything in the back of the car. So yeah, that's me. I might start some. I might do a bit of something. I don't know yet. But yeah, there you go. All done. Oh, and thank you very much for the lovely weekend.
Cool. You're welcome. All right. Done that one. Thank you very much, John. Really appreciate that. Wafu Dave says, "Good morning, all. Great weekend, even though I was feeling as rough as a badger's what's it." Matthew says, "How come I'm more exhausted than you 48-hour streamers?" Oh yeah, stomach virus and fibromyalgia don't mix. No. Brain fog making me feel jet lagged this morning. You're all superstars. Well, if it wasn't two people, Malcolm Child starting the charity and then James Skiffin deciding to support it like he does, we wouldn't be talking about these conversations wouldn't be happening about it.
Yeah.
And as James has already said, there's something like about 66 hours worth of streaming, and we're getting the conversation out there. The Americans probably drop kicked us into next week with money, but with viewing figures and everything else, we punished them badly. The Aussies even beat the Americans, which is in viewing figures and viewers. Yeah, we were. I think you were getting over 50 views across the whole lot. So it's people dipping in and out, but it didn't drop below 50 for the Australian ones,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
ours didn't drop below. I think the highest I saw it was 102 during the
Wow.
auction, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So well done to everybody involved and the people who supported it, donated, bid, won, spent money on merch, and donated through Just Giving. James has got a new slogan. I don't know whether you saw it last night. It's
sacrifice a latte.
That's it. Say again, Mel.
Sacrifice a latte or latte. Or whatever.
Yeah, sacrifice a latte. So
Yeah.
instead of having a latte, chuck it in the Just Giving page.
Yeah.
Now, we're okay to talk about the auctions, but James is not talking about the Just Giving page at the moment because that didn't vary. That's just going to go as loads of things go in. So we're just waiting on James to give us a nod about the auction. But we gave out what the UK had done last night. We did a total over the weekend of 3,544, which is an increase of over £1,400 from last year, which is brilliant. And Mr. Marley,
Yes.
the Aussie auction.
Oh, the figure?
Mm-hmm.
Let me sorry. Look at
Give
it
it a
again.
hold.
It's £1,886.98.
Cool. In Aussie dollars.
Oh, $3,583.
Cool. And last year in their auction, they made 2,031. So again, a $1,500 increase. So fantastic work, everybody. I don't have the American figures, but I'm sure we will come out with those soon.
No, it's just yeah, it's a wonderful event. I've had the honour of being invited a couple of years now. So I think if it's not the fourth year, it's the fifth year I've done it.
Mhm.
And it's a thing to look forward to every year. And I think the team we had two Australian YouTubers just come on spur of the moment. So they were Clayton Ockerby of Workbench Hobbies and Stuart Rolfe of Black Hat Skull Models, and both of them were entertaining as all get out. And what's interesting is everybody on the screen, the only people I'd met there was James. I haven't even met you, Steph. So haven't met Dave, haven't met any of them personally. But we're looking at all, heading to the Canberra show in November and having a beer down there. It'll be nice.
Yeah, why the hell not? That's going to be awesome for you. So, a couple of comments. LWM Modelling, morning all. Great weekend had by all. Thanks all those behind the scenes and organisers. We will pass that on for you. Matthew says, oops, I was watching the Aussie and Brit ones and was too tired to watch the Yank ones. And LWM Modelling says, I snagged the Spitfire story kit signed by Chris Packham. A bit special. Oh, the dual combo from Edward.
Yeah, that's a beautiful kit.
It is.
I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know who Chris Packham is. Is he a pilot or?
No, he's a television star. He does a lot of the wildlife programs.
Oh, okay. There you go. No, don't know.
So yeah, it's normally with what's the name, Strachan. Michaela, that's it.
No closer to understanding.
Just Google.
Look at you.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's how much the US team made this weekend. That's you. $10,500. Very nice.
Let me do a conversion.
Yep.
Quick question for everybody. What's everybody planning on doing next year, build-wise?
Tiger tank.
Aha! I wonder why that is. Oh, would you like some? Oh, you got the early one, haven't you?
Yes, he has.
Oh, hold on, no, you've got early command tank. Early.
Oh no, I don't want an early command tank.
Yeah, pity, because I've got some photo apps you could. Sorry, Zimmerit you could have for it.
Okay. So $10,506 American dollars in British pounds, 7,877.75.
7,875.
7,877.75.
Right, 877.
It's a lot of money. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, Wafu's done it as well, so it varies a couple of pounds. But it's incredible seeing that none of the people over there are going to be directly assisted by any of the money that they've raised. But no, I think it's humbling. I made a point of not going on the American stream this year. With current events, I didn't want to be baited.
Yeah.
Well, actually, with current events, I didn't want to be bait. But yeah, I regret not talking to them, but I can just message them and thank them, which I will.
What was yours again, John? In pounds?
Bear with. I did take a photo yesterday, so I need to go to photographs. 1,000. Sorry, in pounds, 1,886.98.
Cool. Well, it looks, this is just a rough quick guesstimate. It's over 13 grand so far. That's not including Just Giving.
Just Giving.
Wow. That's ridiculous. 13k. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dave Skelly says Chris Packham is a UK version of Steve Irwin.
Oh, okay.
But not as stupid. But not as stupid. Matthew says, I'm not trying an amusing hobby tank in 48 hours.
Oh, that could be something. I could do an ad read.
There you go. 7859. Thank you very much, Matthew.
Wow.
Matthew says, maybe I'll get all the bits together and do a 1/16 remote controlled tank in 48 hours. Hard to stash the parts though, as the boxes are very big. Yeah. Wafu says, conversion rates. David says that is amazing from all. It is. That's yeah. But bear in mind, there is still the Just Giving page. Everything has got to be tallied up properly, and so it's just a rough idea of what's hopefully going to be coming in.
Well, the thing is that conversion rate you've done now, when they send it across, it can get converted differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they've got to get all their stuff together, haven't they? They've got to get it all together.
It all goes, yeah. So we don't handle any of the money ourselves. It all goes directly into the Just Giving or PayPal. So nothing comes my way or Scott's way or whatever. So that keeps things easier for us. But there's no question about finagling the figures or whatever, which I'm quite happy with.
Yep. Yeah, I don't mind organising the auction and everything, but not touching the money. Dave Skelly says, over 13k, that's amazing. You should all be very proud. I think everybody is. It's such a worthwhile cause to give. LWM Modelling says, got an orthopaedics appointment this week. Hopefully discuss the splints and things to help with using my hand for longer when modelling and other solo activities. Is it life like Phil?
There were some good gags over the weekend as well. I thought it was hilarious, and yeah, it was great conversations and some good stories. So beware the paws with claws, which AKA GM. I had a 4-hour phone conversation with him today. It got in the way of doing a spreadsheet, but my God, he's got some stories. We're surprised we didn't meet each other. As it turns out, like he was leaving Perks when I was arriving, but he reckons he would. Yeah, he reckons we would have been in the same room because the stories were the same, But I don't know him. But no, good 4-hour chat. It was just like we'll do this again. I'm thinking, sure, just let me finish the spreadsheet first, mate.
Was he ex-Royal Australian Royal Navy or RN?
RN,
He was Royal Navy, so he's basically
Initially.
British.
And then he got kicked out by a certain person who you might know by the name of Maggie. So he moved across to Australia and joined our Air Force and did that for many years. And then he went over to the Republic of Korea.
Cool.
Yeah, and he runs a television station over there.
Yeah, I saw that. Mal,
Yeah.
Tiffany says you missed a bit,
Probably.
and
He's a
Matthew's
break.
saying hi, Tiff. Oh, there's three of us sat here just chopping away. The only one who's modelling is Mal.
Yeah, as I said, like, you know, there's so much to talk about. Like, I don't want to be eyes down. I could do that in the next stream, but it's just it's good to have a how was that? You know, it was very cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I'm modelling is because I want to get this finished. Because it's close to it.
I'll tell you what, Steph. It was funny in the Discord chat especially last night, because people kept interrupting, and then there was the discussion about lag and all that. So we started. We weren't going to interrupt the actual bidding, but as soon as it finished, right, type something up and throw it in. Like, what happened? I think it was when Mal got his Tiger at 41 quid. So Dave then
41?
42 after the stop.
Was it 41?
43.
Was it 41?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mal.
Oh, right. I paid 86.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't you buy something else, Mal?
No,
Okay.
yeah.
it's all right. I just when that before that auction finished, my screen went into a tirade of the all the exploding paint and everything. All that.
Oh, yeah.
That came up, and I'm giving it. So I didn't actually see it.
Ah,
So for some reason I thought it was 81. So I paid 86, which is all right.
If you want, I will speak to James and let him know you've overpaid, and he will talk to you about
No, it's
getting.
all right. No, keep
You
it.
sure?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you, Mel. Right.
Well, I paid it, so it's like
I'll change the figure then.
so it was 41.
So you paid 81, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. 81. So, yep. Mal bought the Tacom Tiger tank for 81 quid.
Idiot.
I'd need to go back and watch the British stream just to see. I don't know the auction lots. I don't know what you had, but I'll sit back and be jealous after this. I'll do that tomorrow.
Some things went for well over what they're worth, and some things went for well under what they were worth.
Same, yeah.
So the things I expected to go boom went pluh, and the things I expected to go pluh went boom.
Yeah. You're right, exactly right. It's funny. But, no, it was a bit weird at the end, because I think you missed it, Steph. You were doing back to the M4H live last night. But
Yeah.
at the very end of our auction lots, more and more people were saying, I'll send that to John Marley for setting up one over there. And it was just like, really? What? Another what? What? And it was just weird. But no, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw some of that. I saw most of that lot, and that was just phenomenal. The people's generosity is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Good bunch of people.
Yes. They are. Right, got some comments. Wafu Dave says Maggie kicks me out too. Lol. Hugh says no sweary words, please. Why not? Matthew Ragg says, John, I'm planning to do a Heya 1/16 remote control Centurion Avery, as they have some on their site. It's a self-assembly kit, and then 165mm and Facine bundle is separate. Any opinions?
I'm just looking. I've never seen it before. Yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff missing off the turret. I would need to look. Yeah, there's bits and pieces missing. Gun, mantlet cover. Yeah, stuff missing off the turret. Second hatch, co-driver's hatch isn't there. That would need a lot of work. They've basically taken a gun tank and gone, oh, we'll do this. It doesn't well. Let me have a look at the back of the turret. Yeah, oh no, the turret basket's fine. Yeah, it needs a bit of work. I expect a man of your caliber can do that. Maybe get to one of the museums that lets you walk around. One Norfolk Tank Museum, we closed. They've got one you can actually walk around, measure up, have a good look around, actually see it moving on Armorfest in August.
Cool, thank you, mate. So what we're going to do is go through the last comments, and then we're going to wrap up. So Paul says, I might have the HMS Belfast done in time for the next 48 and 48. I can print the missing parts, says Matthew.
Yeah.
And Matthew says, Mr. Morley, get yourself a mass set for the Fairy Fulmer. The set in the kit is rubbish.
I think I have. Let's have a look. Yes, very good.
Cool. Nice. And Matthew
Yeah,
says,
all that
yeah,
brass.
I was looking at Mr. Hughes Avery.
No. No.
So we'll quickly go round and see what people got up to. Well, we'll see what Mal's got up to.
Yeah.
So, Mal, what have you got up to?
Well, I've added a bit of a wash to this. It's made a bit of a mess of it, to be honest, but it's getting there. I'd need to do some touch-up bits and add-on bits and that. But yeah, it's so bit of a wash. Some of it, more of it, needs to be taken off. And yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Mal. The rest of us have got nothing done. Wafu says, are you doing it folded, Mr. Marley?
Oh, Ghost, yes. Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely. With one black, one white wing, so it'll look interesting. Yeah.
Excellent. Nice idea. So, Matthew says, cheers, John.
I haven't looked at the Facine bundle yet. I'm
Cool.
guessing that's incorrect.
Yep.
You haven't seen it?
Oh, Right. If you bunch of reprobates would like to say your batty ties,
Toolroom.
stay safe, keep modelling, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Not